Welcome to another enlightening episode, where today we explore the intellectual landscape of Black studies, a field that illuminates the complexities of the Black experience in America and beyond. I'm your host, and I'm thrilled to dive into this profound topic with you today. Let's kick things off with a striking scene. Picture a white couple enjoying martinis on a penthouse roof, the skyline glimmering behind them. Below, the distant ghetto smolders in the night's embrace. One partner, glass in hand, says, "How can I be responsible for the ghetto? I've never even been there." This moment, drawn from a famous cartoon discussed in the Black Studies in the University Symposium, epitomizes the vast understanding gap between white and Black America.
That's a powerful image. It encapsulates the ignorance some people have regarding systemic issues. In our discussion today, we'll ask a fundamental question. What makes the study of the Black experience intellectually valid?
Exactly. It's not just an urgent question, but one that's rooted deeply in the historical, social, and political fabric of our society. The field of Black studies didn't just arise, it was forged through struggle and activism. Let's take a look back to the late 1960s. Black students staged protests and strikes across college campuses from Howard to Harvard, demanding curriculum changes that reflected their realities and histories.
Right. This culminated in the 1968 Yale Conference, where students, faculty, and community activists gathered for the symposium Black Studies in the University. Their aim? To passionately debate how Black studies should transform scholarship and educational curriculums. The proceedings of that gathering were later published, becoming foundational documents for African American studies as an academic field.
Fast forward to the present, and we can see how those conversations from the symposium paved the way for a much-needed framework for understanding race within academic settings. One of the fascinating contributions to this discourse came from Charles H. Taylor, Jr. He highlighted a psychological dynamic among white individuals, essentially a tendency to project their own fears and prejudices onto Black people.
Yes, and Taylor proposed that true maturation among white individuals involves recognizing Black individuals as fully human and understanding their heritage. He pointed to how educational systems effectively organize knowledge by geography, religion, and nation, but often shy away from discussing race due to its historical volatility. This brings us to a pivotal question. Is studying the Black experience intellectually valid?
That question sets the stage beautifully for introducing Martin Kilson, Jr., whose essay, The Intellectual Validity of Studying the Black Experience, probes this very issue. Borrowing a phrase from author Mary McCarthy, Kilson advocates for the critical examination of ideas that have become taken for granted, especially in Black studies.
Kilson challenges us with questions about what we mean by the Black experience. Should it encompass the diverse range of Black lives from countries like Haiti and Nigeria to African Americans shaped by centuries of slavery and ongoing racism in the United States? It's crucial we don't flatten this diversity into a monolithic narrative.
Absolutely. And it's important to stress that narrowing the Black experience to just the impacts of systemic racism ignores the vast and rich histories that constitute Black life. Kilson asserts that while racism is a critical lens, it should not be the sole determinant of Black identity.
This gets complex, especially when we consider the narratives constructed around events like the transatlantic slave trade. Some view it strictly as a tale of Black victimhood and white evil. However, Kilson complicates this viewpoint by indicating that certain African elites participated in the slave trade, seeking their own benefits.
Yes, this nuanced understanding emphasizes the need for broader historical context. The horrors of slavery tell us about human exploitation and power dynamics, not just a singular narrative of oppression. This complexity is vital in understanding the broader human story of domination.
Let's turn our gaze to Harold Cruse, who argued that if Black studies is primarily justified by its utility for socio-political transformation, it risks being seen as merely a politically motivated agenda, lacking the rigor of scholarly investigation. He believed in the importance of integrating activism with archaeological research and theoretical frameworks within Black studies.
Cruse's concern speaks to the balance required in Black studies. It cannot solely be about activism, but must embody methodologies that interrogate and analyze historical and social phenomena critically. Only then will it become a legitimate intellectual discipline.
Indeed. So where do we stand now? Fast forward to today. Why does Black studies still matter? Scholars describe it as an interdisciplinary field addressing history, sociology, politics, and even literature. Its roots in protest do not diminish its academic legitimacy. Rather, they reinforce its importance in understanding the dynamics of various cultures and histories.
As we continue exploring these questions, we reaffirm that the rigorous study of Black experiences not only serves the academic community, but also aids us in grappling with contemporary issues of race and inequality. Now, wouldn't it be a powerful call to action for our listeners to engage with Black studies at their institutions, questioning how these narratives are treated within academic curriculums?
That's a great point. Let's invite our listeners to read Kilson's essay, check out the recently reissued symposium proceedings, and ponder their own roles in fostering a deeper understanding of Black experiences. Perhaps we can challenge them to create discussions in their classrooms or communities.
Exactly. As we wrap up today's episode, we encourage you all to reflect on your own understandings and the narratives shaping our society. The journey of studying Black experiences is not only about addressing the past, but also guiding us toward a more informed and equitable future.
Thank you for joining us today. And remember, engaging with these topics is crucial in bridging the gaps of understanding across our diverse communities. Until next time.